How's it going, guys? RNG Life here, and today we're going to be going over some new Duel Links news while I go ahead and show off some Paradox Brothers farming, and also I did unlock the Paradox Brothers, which is something I was kind of aiming forward to, but it's not really that difficult to do. I mean, pretty much anybody who plays the duels enough can unlock the Paradox Brothers. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just scrolling through the text right now. That when you do unlock them, you only get their Gate Guardian card, which was a card trader card before, which kind of confused me because I knew for a fact that it was in the game, but I just didn't know where it was. But yeah, it is a card trader card. For whatever reason, I just never really picked it up before. But yeah, there it is, the Gate Guardian, and you do get the Gate Guardian, and there it is, looking all fancy. Get that Gate Guardian. But yeah, like I said, Gate Guardian under normal circumstances is really difficult to summon. You have to have a Suijin, Kazujin, and Sanga on the field, which each one of them does require 2 tributes, which is kind of difficult. But I like how they put this little emphasis on the fact that they don't run the 3 elemental gods in their decks, Suijin, Sanga, and Kazujin. They don't run them. And then they're putting emphasis on their dual ability or their skill that gives them the ability to summon Gate Guardian easier, which is pretty awesome. I am gonna be trying that out in the future. I was thinking about trying it out today, but things got in the way. I wanted to go over the news that we're gonna be discussing today, but yeah, they're just showing off some of their skills. They also have some really cool skills that they're getting. One of them that you have to actually farm for, and it's an ability that lowers everything's rank in your hand by 3. So you can pretty much normal summon a level 7 monster on that turn, but you do have to pay like 2,000 life points. But something I did see is I was watching my boy Shady Penguin, who I really love his content. Haven't seen him in a while, but he is back, and he's back with fire. He actually did upload a video going over using that ability and summoning the Angel Joan. I don't remember the card's name at the moment, but it's a really interesting card where I think it's a level 7. So he just basically normal summons it with the ability pays 2,000, and whenever Joan kills an opponent's monster, he gains their monster's attack in life points. So you're basically able to pay again and summon something else. It was a really cheesy deck. It was really cool. I would definitely love to try that out in the future, but it would require a lot of farming because I don't have any of the Angel Joan or anything, so that's going to take some work. But yeah, as you have been seeing, I am farming Paradox Brothers with Taya. Once again, I am using a slightly modified deck. That modified deck I'm going to put up on the screen right here. As you can see, I did change out a few of the cards. I made it a little bit more consistent. I took out some of the unnecessary cards like Straight Flush and Rurioku, which I didn't need those cards. I really didn't. So I went ahead and replaced them and put in 2 Crystal Seers, which actually do speed up the deck a bit, and it gives me more another card to set and defend, which is pretty awesome. Let's go over all the information. We have a lot of news on the game, so let's go over that. The new information, which is for the World Championship Qualifiers 2017, which is pretty cool. It's going to be a big tournament that's going on, and basically this is going to take over Duel Links for a while, where we're going to have a in-game app kind of qualifiers session starting on June 1st. It's going to be from June 1st to June 12th. And I guess the finals are going to be June 9th through June 12th. If you're serious about the qualifiers, then GG, go all out. This is your chance to shine. I don't know how many people are going to be drafted from each region. That is going to be a thing that's going on for a while. And another thing that's pretty important is when the World Championship Finals are being held, we will not be able to play any ranked duel. They're going to completely shut it down. The best we can probably do is play casual duels, which is probably what I'm going to be playing during that session. Like, since I won't be able to jump into ranked, I might just go ahead and jump into like casual duels and see what I find. They're also revamping it. They're adding a whole revamp to the ranked duel section as well, which I will go over in a bit. But something that does have to do with that is they're going to revamp casual duels, and they're going to make it your rank in ranked duels is going to determine who you're paired up against in casual duels, which I think is a very necessary change. So you don't have those like one-sided victories where you go into a casual duel and end up taking either somebody with like a King of Games deck with against your crappy deck that you're testing out, or a complete noob that you just destroy. It balances it out a little bit better, and I think that's good. That's very healthy for the game. Because also you don't want to punish new players for trying to jump into casual duels. I mean, it's in the name, casual duels, and they'll probably just get pissed off and quit the game. So I think that is a really good move on their part. The casual duels will be, I guess, revamped as well. It's probably going to be July 4th. Because that is the date that shows up here, and these are all falling under that bracket. So it most likely will be on July 4th, which those changes will take place. Let's go over the complete revamp for Ranked Duel. Another thing I am seeing is that they have announced that they're going to go through a Ranked Duels revamp, which is pretty interesting. Basically, they're going to make the whole ranked section of the game a lot more, I guess, competitive, a lot more rewarding, which is awesome to me. Now we actually play ranked, and they're gonna give you more rewards, and also I think they don't reset you all the way back down to silver, so you don't have to use your OP meta deck to wreck some noobs. I think now when you lose, it says it on here, they're going to reset you down 5 levels. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. So the only way you would end up in silver is if you played up to gold or something, and so which might happen to me because I don't play ranked that often, so I might end up just getting knocked back down to silver. I really need to have like a grinding session where I just shoot all the way up. I'm gonna have a ranked duel season that is gonna be every month on the 30th. There's a little bird outside my house. Alright, so every month, ignore the bird, guys. Ignore it. It's annoying. It just got on my window and it decided to start chirping. Go away! It's not going away. Alright, but yeah. It is saying on here that it's going to reset on the 30th every month. Platinum, rank 4 and 5 will be added. So basically, Plat 3 isn't going to lead directly to King of Games. So now they're adding Plat 4 and 5. And Legend 1, 2, and 3, which will pretty much move up to King of Games. Which is pretty interesting. They're basically making it a lot more difficult to reach King of Games. Another thing, when Ranked Duels is revamped, all players' ranks will be reset to Rookie 1. So that basically means that no matter where you are right now, you could be King of Games. But when this revamp takes effect, which will be on July 4th of 2017, you're going to be knocked down to Rookie 1 no matter what, and from then on, however high you raise, every 30 days you get knocked down 5 ranks. So you basically go down from gold to silver, plat to gold, King of Games to legend. So that's pretty much how it's going to work from now on. Players who are in gold and above in the ongoing season will have their names displayed in a different color according to the rank. So now if you're gold or higher, you get a little fancy little flair on your name. It's just some added flair. It's pretty cool. The versus screen that appears prior to the duel beginning will display both players' final rank from the past 5 seasons. That's another thing that's kind of cool. They're adding a lot more cosmetic stuff, which it's basically they're gonna show you how good you were before. So when you go up against somebody, they'll know like, oh, this guy's coming from freaking King of Games or something. The one thing I really do like in this new revamp is the rewards. So it is saying on here for the rewards, players will receive rewards based on their total numbers of victory for that season. These rewards will be tickets that can be exchanged for various cards. We do not know what those various cards would be, but I really am hoping it's going to be kind of like the Kaiba Cup event, where they let you just pick out a prismatic out of the big old list. Aside from that, now depending on how many people you beat in the whole session, so I guess it counts how many people you beat per month. So if you beat 100 people, maybe you get a certain card or a ticket to get whatever card, maybe an SR or a UR card of a predetermined list, which is going to be awesome. I am looking forward to that. So that's really cool. Anything that adds the ability to earn things is really awesome. It's something I really do support. Alright, and as you can see, I did manage to beat the Paradox Brothers fairly easy, more consistently now that I don't have to run so many unnecessary cards. now we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what kind of rewards I got, which I am pretty proud of. Got some pretty decent rewards this time around. I'm gonna show you the score, which it was. I am getting the extra 1,000 points because it was a special bonus. But bam, right here, we're getting 2, I guess, of the special SR higher cards right off the bat. We got some pretty good ones. We got that DNA card and the other dimensional card. Okay, we got that DNA checkup, which is, so you're basically, your opponent calls the attribute for the monster you have set. If they call it right, they draw 2 cards. If they do not, you draw 2 cards. Kind of like Cup of Ace, where your opponent can get stuff. And of course, you have that, and we got that extra gate, which is a pretty straightforward card. You call a monster with the level. So if you know your opponent's running a certain fusion in their deck, you call it up and you call that level, and they have to discard it. If you call it wrong, you would have to discard it. So if you see them playing a lot of red eyes, call either like 8 or 9 to discard their whatever fusion they might have. Or if they're running the koalas, then yeah, you just call the Master of Oz level. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to go over. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and see you guys.